What were sort of the tactics they used to pressure you, make you feel that uncomfortable, that you felt that was a necessary thing to do?
Well, they wouldn't let us come and go out of the house like we wanted to, and they also blocked my girlfriend's truck in the driveway so that we wouldn't have any access to getting out. If we did want to get out, we would have to run over their lawn and over the curb in order to get out of there. They blocked the truck in. They were saying, they were making threats. They were telling us we're not going anywhere without that pendant. Another guy, he was a black male, and he was very muscle-bound, and he was saying how he was going to go to jail tonight, saying, I guess how bad he was going to beat us up, that he was going to go to jail. The cops were going to arrest him. It was chaos there, and I was indeed scared. When I tried to move the conversation to another room, they got really, really intense, and they were mad, and they were showing it.
So at what point during the time when you were in their place did you just finally say, okay, I'm not scared that I've got to hand over the pendant?
She said it was on the hot list, and she has to get it off the hot list, and I can't sell it, and, I need to get it off of eBay, and it was mainly what the males were doing. They ran up the street, from my understanding. When I was in the house, my girlfriend and my sister was in the truck, and they ran up the street and got two cars and blocked them in. And then coming out and seeing them, because it was like they wouldn't let all of us come out of the house at one time. They had to have somebody in that house, whether it was me in the house and my mom and my sister and my girlfriend was out, or whether it was my mom in the house and I was out and, the other two was out. But when I came out to the truck and I seen that it was blocked in, and I seen, my sister and my girlfriend crying, I said, okay, I can't do this. And I knew that I was feeling scared myself. I know my mother was scared, so I just said, I just got to surrender it. I placed the pendant in Kathy's hands. I actually, gave it to my mom, and my mom gave it to Kathy. And then that's when, she told everybody to back off, and they let us go.
Did you end up getting the names of any of these people? Like, what happened after? Did you report this to the police once they basically pressured you into taking away the pendant?
I tried to talk to the cops. I tried to make a police report, because I feel like the only time that the pendant's been stolen was when they took it from me out of that house. So I tried to contact the police and make a police report, but they denied me of one.
Did you ask the police why they denied you of a police report?
They say it's in the middle of a police investigation, and they just pretty weaseled their way around that.
When you went to talk to the police, you didn't get the response out of them. Did you ever try to contact them again after the fact? Like, what exactly did you tell the police when you tried to file that report?
I told them. I said, hey, this pendant is rightfully mine. I'm the only one that has a report number on this pendant. I want to file a police report, and, I want my pendant back.
What was their response to that?
I believe that the police officer that is on the investigation, I guess he's some type of friend of Kathy, and I guess he's working more so on her favor than in mine. And of course, I didn't get the police report or the reaction that I wanted from him. They actually came out to my house, and they told me, Maverick, he's been traveling all over the world. He wasn't thinking about this pendant. He doesn't have a police report. He doesn't have a loss report. And, hey, that's not my fault.
Right. Now, I find that interesting that you say that Maverick didn't know about the pendant?
No, he said that he didn't even know about it. So that made me believe that Kathy lied.
Now moving forward that we have all this information, you're trying to pursue legal action to get the pendant back, correct?
Correct.
What sort of steps have you taken so far with that?
Well, I have a lawyer, and our plans is to take these guys to court, just take it head on. I have all my evidence ready. I have everything ready. The only thing is that I wasn't expecting this. And it's a lot of things that come with it financially, as far as, retainer and filing fees and stuff that I just don't have. I lost my job. That was my only source of income, and I already come from a low-income family. So, I was just expecting to sell my pendant, get whatever was worth of it, and, just be blessed and take it as a blessing and go on about my life. But unfortunately, things took a different road to it, and I have to fight for what's mine, because it is mine.
So now that we have all this information and that you need a bit of help in terms of these lawyers, everyone that's heard this interview can have their own opinions on exactly what happened there. And in my opinion, it looks like that this is a prime example of people that have a ton of money, that have just about everything in the world because they all work for or in association with LeBron James. And to me, it seems like they've completely manipulated and taken advantage of you, and now they're forcing you to have to go into a legal situation in a spot where you clearly cannot afford the lawyers that they're going to be able to have, and to me that already puts you behind the 8 ball. So what as a society can we do to step behind Vaneisha and help her in pursuit of beating Kathy and Maverick Carter and all the people associated to LeBron James with this pendant situation?
Well, I have a PayPal account set up, and you can make your small donations to the email address niche1014@yahoo.com, and that is NEISH1014@yahoo.com.
Do you want to repeat that one more time for all of our listeners?
Yes, it's niche1014@yahoo.com, NEISH1014@yahoo.com.
I'm just happy that you got all this off your chest, and now it gives everybody out there in the public more of an insight to exactly what happened, because the previous stuff that was on ESPN and on YouTube and whatever news reports that were compiled in different cities and towns, I don't think had nearly as much detail as this, so it may have left some people not knowing exactly what happened. So now that they do, you guys know what happened. Step up, donate to the PayPal account, even if it's 10, 20, 30, however much you can afford out of the goodness of your heart, knowing that it's going towards a good cause to help someone who's trying to fight against people that, in my opinion, have manipulated Vaneisha, and I believe that she deserves to have this pendant back in her possession. So ladies and gentlemen that are listening to this and seeing this, please, please do what's good and try to help her out, because if she gets this pendant back, you can say that you are part of the process to help her getting back the pendant and defeating other people that, in my opinion, have done something that's disgusting and shameful and should be punished and receive some sort of repercussion for their actions towards all of this.
I just want to tell everyone that's been supporting me this far that I'm not giving up, and I'm indeed innocent. And I thank you for your support and everything that you guys are doing. Thank you.